Hello. All right. Hi, everyone. Happy Giving Tuesday. My name is Michelle DeCristofaro, and I am part of Unite for Her's culinary dietitian team. And with me is Lisa, who is currently in our wellness program. And in a moment, I'll hand it over to Lisa, and she'll share her story and her experiences with Unite for Her. And if you're not familiar with Giving Tuesday, since its inception 10 years ago, 2012, Giving Tuesday is a day for people across the world to think about their communities and help those they don't know. This movement has raised billions of dollars for nonprofit organizations like Unite for Her across the spectrum, and it gives us the opportunity to deliver our mission, which includes educating breast and ovarian cancer patients about integrative care. And we wouldn't be able to do this without our donors and our sponsors. So today we're showcasing our Unite for Her participants so they can share a little bit about themselves, their journey, and how Unite for Her has impacted their lives. And Lisa and I have been connecting, I guess, for most of the year. And I look forward to our conversations. Sometimes we have to wrap them up real quick because we keep, going on and on. But enough about us. So Lisa, share a little, thank you for being here today, first of all. And
it's my pleasure.
so happy that you're here, and share a little bit about yourself and your story with us.
Sure. So I was diagnosed HER2 positive August of 2021. I am originally from Philadelphia, but recently moved to Sarasota, Florida by way of New Jersey, but I am very proud of my Philadelphia roots. And so I was diagnosed August 2021, and I have been receiving amazing care here in Florida at Moffitt Cancer Center.
Great. And so let me start off with this. How did you hear about Unite for Her? Was it through Moffitt? Was it through a friend, family member?
So I actually heard about it two ways. Yes, one through Moffitt, but also on social media, just in one of the support groups, having a new diagnosis. Obviously, you're looking for your people. So I found it through them, and it's just been amazing. I'm very, very lucky and blessed to have found that.
Great. And we're happy you found your way to us as well.
Yes.
And which services have you used with us? You can tell us a little bit about your reaction when you received the care box, and which services you wanted to dive into, and what have you dove into?
So the care box is absolutely amazing and couldn't have come at a more perfect time. I mean, I was just in the throes of getting this diagnosis, and here comes this amazing box with all these wonderful things. It was amazing. So as far as what I've been able to use, obviously with the nutrition team, I speak with you guys with much frequency, and that's been a wonderful tool for me. But the best part is living in Florida, I'm able to use so many of the programs virtually. So I've had an opportunity in the beginning to do some of the fitness regimens, the yoga, obviously the nutrition, the cooking that you guys do on Facebook. So there's so many virtual education events. It's just really easy to use all of that, even from down here in Florida, which is really, I'm grateful for.
Oh, that's great. And the one thing I remember talking about a lot is that Tulsi tea that comes in.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. The Tulsi tea is amazing. Also, that came were the eye gel patches. So that and the book, Eat Pretty. Every day I read an excerpt from that. So there's an amazing cookbook that was in there as well. So I really feel like every day Unite for Her, I have some interaction with it in some way or shape or form. And it's just really been awesome. But that Tulsi tea is absolutely fantastic. Yes. It's
That's
amazing.
great. That's great. Do you drink your tea and put the eye gels on and just
I do. I do. They're blue, so I look kind of crazy with my blue eye gels and my tea. But yeah, the whole box was just amazing. And There's some really bone broth recipes in there that I've been making as well, both vegetarian and the chicken. They've been fantastic. So it's been really awesome.
That's great. That's great. And that's why we are so grateful to do what we do, because of giving. We talk a lot about self-care, so I feel like that box has a lot of self-care in the box, and using the entire passport is your passport to wellness and self-care as well. So we're so fortunate and happy to share that with you and other community members. And, we're talking about this passport. So perhaps some people are listening in that aren't familiar with our care box and our passport or our services. So we provide our community with access to a Unite for Her Wellness passport. So newly diagnosed patients receive a care box in the mail, like you did, and in there is their Wellness Day passport, and it's valid for $2,000 of integrated therapies and services at no personal cost. And these therapies include acupuncture, massage, nutrition, Reiki, yoga, meditation, and fitness as part of their care plan. So some of our community mixes and matches. They'll do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, or they'll just pick one service and use that for their entire passport. So there's a lot of good stuff in there, a lot of feel-good stuff, and there's just so much research behind that whole self-care component. So, we do the traditional treatments that you need to do, but also this whole self-care component, which we provide, is just as important for your health and well-being. One thing that I like to ask our community members, and Lisa, I'm going to ask you, is there a quote or a personal mantra or something that you do to help you through tough situations or when you are experiencing any anxiety?
Absolutely. One I say often to myself, and that is healing yourself is the greatest comeback. So it's very true. And one thing I will say is I'm so grateful to have found Unite for Her. It's really amazing how I can be 1,000 miles away, but feel so connected to all of you. I feel the support universally across from anybody that I've spoken with has been amazing, especially while you're on this journey. I am so grateful for all of that. And like we've said, we just joked, our conversations sometimes have to be cut down, but it is great to connect with so many of you virtually like this. And so to get that support virtually is pretty awesome. So I'm very, very grateful.
Oh, that's so good. I love that. And this year we're planning to treat over 5,000 patients across the country. We have 300 on our waiting list. So we would be so grateful to be your charity of choice, so we can get those on our waiting list registered, so they can get the care box and the passport and start enjoying the services, just like Lisa and all the other participants who we will be showcasing today. And just to give a little bit of a clearer picture, we just say donate, but sometimes I like to see numbers that are attached, so I know more about what I'm donating and what my money goes towards. So if there's a $50 donation that goes to the care box, as you mentioned, it's filled with that tea and the beauty products, the Eat Pretty book, the cookbook, skincare products. So that's what $50 would go towards. $500 is that nutrition package. So the 30-minute nutrition consult, a 6-week vegetable share, 1 box of vegetables delivered per week for 6 weeks, a $75 grocery store gift card to the grocery store of your choice. And that's where the dietitians come in and talk to you about how you can use that grocery store gift card. And also the cooking classes that you mentioned, that those are a lot of fun. Learn about different cooking techniques, a lot of plant-based recipes in there. So that's what $500 could go towards. Or $2,000. 1 year of healing therapies for our participants, or $5,000 goes to 1 year of therapies for those living with stage 4 disease. So again, we would love to be your charity of choice to help support our community across the country. Lisa, thank you so much for joining me today and sharing how Unite for Her has impacted your life. I know everyone will enjoy seeing not only this video on Facebook, but all throughout the day. And again, thank you.
Thank you,
Stay warm, I guess. I don't need to say that since you're in,
no,
in Florida. We're going to
no,
stay warm
stay
up here
warm
a
up
little.
there. Yeah.
I'm
But thank
sorry.
you. I was going to say stay warm up there, but I was going to also say thank you to everyone at Unite for Her for being on this journey with me. I am very grateful and truly appreciative. Thank you.
Oh, you're quite welcome, Lisa, and enjoy enjoy the holidays, and I'll be talking to you soon, right?
Yes, absolutely. Okay.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.